Hello class, welcome once again to our discussion for today. So we'll continue our discussion on the topic that we have discussed last time about electricity, specifically Ohm's law. But this time we'll talk about resistor, more on resistor. All right, so last time we have the objectives stated, objective of our lecture. So we already discussed this first objective about Ohm's law, direction of the current flow, done already, different sources of electricity, understand the basic concept of electronic measuring devices, done already. Then learn about resistor. We have learned about the resistor basically, the basic concept about its purpose and its characteristics. Then this time we'll talk about how to calculate resistance based on the resistor color coding. And then later on we'll discuss also separately the factors that affect resistance. All right, so now we'll learn about more on the resistor color code. So how to read those little resistors. So this material class is taken from this source. If you want to know more about the details of this lecture, so you can go directly to this source. All right, so we have here resistor color code. So we have this picture. This is our resistor. We have what we call band A. So the first band here, we call it band A. The second band here is band B. Then we have band C and band D. So the first band, that is the first digit, all right, and the second band represent the second digit, and the third band represent the multiplier, the multiplier. Then band D represent the percent tolerance. Okay, first band color gives the first number, all right, and the second band color gives us the second number, and the third band, this band C here, uh, give us the number of zeros that we're going to add in the first two numbers, or sometimes you call it multiplier, no? Multiplier. Then the fourth band color gives the tolerance. It can be plus or minus, no? Positive or negative. Okay, so first color band, we have the multiplier color band, first, second, okay, and then the third band is the multiplier color band, and this is the tolerance color band. Okay, so how to read it? How to read resistor, no? Using the color code. So resistors are color coded for AC reading. So to determine the value of a given resistor, to find out the resistance of that resistor, so we have to look for the gold or silver. So that is for the tolerance band, and hold the resistor with this band to the right. Hold the resistance or resistors to the right with this band to the right. Then read the colored band left to right. Okay, so this is the technique class. Read the colored bands left to right. So first you need to find where is this gold or silver tolerance band. And after that, when you found it, then you have to hold with this band to the right. And then you have to read the colored bands from left to right. So don't make the reverse reading. Okay, so look at the first color band and then determine its color. This may be difficult on small or oddly colored resistors. Now there are resistors wherein the colors are not really clear. So that's one thing that give us difficulty in reading the resistance because of the colors that is not very clear. So sometimes you need a magnifying glass to see the color, or to understand what color is really there in that resistor. Then now look at the chart and match the first and second color band. Then color to the digit it represents. Then write this down. Then next, look at the second color band and match that color to the same chart. Then write this number next to the first digit. And the third one is match the third color band with the chart under multiplier. So this is the number you will multiply. You will multiply. No? You will multiply. This will be multiply the other two numbers by. All right. There's a mistake here. This is the number you will multiply. No? You will multiply the other two numbers. So this should be, so you just change this class. Change this to W, multiply. Okay. Then after that, write write it next to the other numbers with a multiplication sign before it. For example, if you see the first color band that is red, which is 2, no? If you look at the chart, so that is equivalent to 2. For red, it is equivalent to 2. And then second color, for example, the second color is black. So black, when you look at the chart, so when this is black means that is 0. Okay, it is 0. Then if you look at the third color, if the third color is yellow, so look at the chart. So what is this yellow? Yellow means 4. So it means you need to multiply it by 10,000, or that is the 4 zeros. Okay, so meaning 10,000 for yellow, that is 10,000. If you look at this, so the yellow means 10,000. So you have to multiply the first two numbers by 10,000. All right. Then tolerance is silver. If the tolerance is silver, meaning if you look at the chart for the silver, where's the silver here? Okay, we have here the silver. So it means that the tolerance is 10%, plus or minus. Plus or minus. All right, so therefore, the equation is 20 times 10,000 equal to 200,000 ohms. Then you put plus and minus 10%. So this is the tolerance. It means, class, that if your resistor reading is 200,000 ohms, it could be 10% more, or it can be 10% less. So if that belongs to that range, then that is acceptable value for your resistance. Okay. Remember this color code. If you don't like to use this, then there's another one, something like this. So they're just the same. This chart, resistor color code chart, it's just the same as this. Okay, whichever is convenient for you, and you can use either of this chart. Okay, now for example, we have here 4-band resistor. So 4-band resistor. So you say we have red. Okay, so red means 2. Okay, so that is the number that you write it here. So 2. Then next number is, what is this? Violet. Violet means 7. Okay, so this number is for violet, which is 7. And if you look at the next color is 1. So the next color is 1. So that is your multiplier. The third band is your multiplier. It means that you just multiplied it by 10. No, we have 27 times 10. So it means, because this one, no, for brown, your multiplier is 10 times 10 to the 1. Okay, so times 10, so that is 270, so ohms. And then if you look at the tolerance color, so the tolerance color is gold. No, this is gold. So you look at gold here. This is gold, so 5 plus or minus 5%. So you put this 5 to uh, plus or minus 5%. So it means, class, when you read this one, when you use the ohmmeter is the instrument that can measure the resistance of the resistor. So if the value is 270 or less than 5% less than this value, or a value that is 5% more than this value, so it means that this is an acceptable value for this resistor. So it means that it's still on the range. All right. So if, for example, you have here a 5-band resistor. So the first one is a 4-band resistor. Next, we have the 5-band resistor. So we have here the first color, which is brown. Sorry, it's not clear, class, but this is brown color. So it means this is 1. Okay. And if you look at the next two colors, this is black. This is also black. So black means 0. So this is 0. Then you have times 10 to the power 0 means 1. No, times 10 to the power 0 means 1. So this is your multiplier. So it means that 10 multiplied by 1. So this is, or you can say that the second number is 0, the next number is 0. So times 10 to the 0. So that is still 0. So you put 0 here. Okay. It means that the first number is 1 because that is brown. This is brown. Then the next number is 2. Oh, sorry, 0, which is black. Black. And this is also black. So that is also 0. All right. Then the fourth color is, what is this? This is, sorry, this one. So this is orange, right? This is orange. So this is our multiplier. So we have 100. Then you have key here. Key stands for 1000. So you multiply by 1000. Okay, 1000 ohms. 1000, sorry, 100,000, not 1000, but 100,000, because 100 then multiplied by times 10 to the 3, which is equal to 1000. So key here stands for 10 times 10 to the 3, which is 1000. So we read this one as 100,000 ohms, or 100 key ohms. Key stands for 1000, then plus and minus. So this one is a brown color. Okay, so if this is a brown color, so tolerance is plus or minus 1%. All right. So that is how to read, no, for 5-band resistor. Okay, so for 4-band resistor, first number 2 for red, second number, you just write down this number that corresponds to this color. So violet is 7. Okay, but now since this is a 4-band, so the next number would be the multiplier. Okay, in this case, this is brown, so you have to multiply it by, for brown, your multiplier is times 10 to the power 1. That's why 10 to the power 1 is 10 times 27, so that is 270. Then the tolerance is gold. Gold is 5%, so that's why you have plus or minus 5% here. But for the 5-band resistor class, so the first three numbers, you just write it down. Now, first is, we have the brown, which is 1. Okay, so write that down. The next value is black, so write it down, that is 0. The next number is black, write it down also. Then the fourth band would be the multiplier. So it is where you look at the multiplier on the fourth band. That is for 5-band resistor. Okay, so look at the difference in reading the resistance of the 4-band resistor and the 5-band resistor. So they have different ways of reading it. Okay. So for the 4-color band, okay, you can also look at the chart in this manner, class. So you can also use this. No, so for a 4-band color code, so first digit, second digit, the third digit, and then we have the multiplier. All right. So this is for the tolerance. So 5-band, so that's the same, no? You have first, second, third, and then the multiplier, and so on. So for the fourth band, the third digit is none, no, no third digit, so you have the multiplier. But for the 5-band, so you have the third digit before you reach the multiplier. Okay, so it can be a very good chart also to use, class, when you find the resistance of a certain resistor. Now, how to remember the code? Remember the code means that the color has a corresponding number. Okay, so this is the technique, no, to remember the values of a corresponding color. Okay, so remember color code with this sentence. Big brown rabbits often yield great big vocal groans when gingerly slapped. So B here is the black, okay, stands for the black, which is one. What is that? The black. So black is 0, right? Okay. So B here is for black. B here for brown. Okay. Then rabbit for red, orange. Yield here Y yellow. Great is for green. Blue. This is violet. This is gray. So be careful, because we have two G here. So this is green, and the next is gray. Okay, green, the next is gray. So green will come first. So green, blue, violet, gray, white. Then what is this? Gold, the next G. So sorry, there are three G here. Green, gray, gold. S here for silver. Okay, so that you will not remember, you will not forget to I mean, for you to easily remember the sequence. So you have to remember this sentence, class. Big brown rabbits often yield great big vocal groans when gingerly slapped. So again, the first B here is for black, which is 0. The next B is for brown, that is 1. Then rabbit, so red here, R here is for red, which is 2. O here for often is 3. Then yellow 4. G here is green 5. This one is 6. Violet 7. Gray 8. Then white. Okay, white is 9. No, white is 9. Yes, correct. Then for next is gold. This is for the tolerance. Gold and silver. Okay, but there are times, class, that the tolerance is not gold or silver, no, like our example here. So there are times that the tolerance would be a different color. So in that case, so it's better to use this. Like for this one, the tolerance part is brown. So we use here 1%. So they have also the corresponding value if they are used for tolerance. So I think this is the perfect chart that you can use. Okay. So we have a symbol here, K and M. So K here stands for 1,000, and this one is for million. M is for million. So many resistors have large amounts or large value, no? Large value of resistance. So we use prefixes like K or M to have a handy short name. Like for example, K is for kilo and means 1,000 times. All right. M is for mega, means 1,000,000 times. Okay, 1,000,000 times. So we'll use that short name also. For example, so if you have, say, orange, no? Orange, brown, gold resistor. Okay, so what is its resistance? So orange, okay, so what is orange? So big brown, remember the code. Okay, so big brown rabbit often yield great big vocal groan when gingerly slapped. Okay, so if you look at here, orange, so orange, what is orange? Orange is 3, right? Orange is 3. So use 3. So orange, the given here is orange means 3, 3. Then brown is multiplier for brown. If you look at this, for brown, that is times 10 to the 1. Times 10 to the 1 is 10. So it means you have to multiply it by 10. So the result would be something like this. Okay, so resistance, the first is orange is 3, the second orange means 3, the brown means 1. Okay, so meaning times 10 to the 1, that is equal to 10. So therefore, times 10 to the power 1. So 10 to the power 1 is 10. So that's why when you multiply 33 by 10, so you get here 330. All right, and then gold means the tolerance is plus or minus 5%. So the answer is 330 ohms plus or minus 5%. All right, so that's how to read, no? That's how to read the resistance of a resistor using the color code. All right, so we have here another way of reading. So we have the 4 color band, we have the 5 color band. I think this is the example that we have a while ago. So in this case, so you see this is the first number, which is brown. So the brown is for 1, right? So you put 1 here. Then you look at the next number, which is orange. Sorry, this is red. So red means 2. Red is 2, so you put 2 here. And then the third, what is the third? This is also brown. So your multiplier is 10 to the 1. 10 to the 1 is 10. So 10 times 12, so 120. All right, and then we have here the gold at the fourth band. So that is the tolerance, which is 5%, plus or minus 5%. So similarly for this one, the first number here is, the first color here is green. So when you look at this, is it green? I think this is yellow. So unfortunately, the color is not clear, but this is yellow, class. This is a yellow color. So if this is yellow, so it means 4. So we have number 4 here. Then this is violet. Violet means 7. 7, so 47. So it's something like this, class. I will write it down. Okay, so the first color here is yellow. So yellow means 4, right? And the second color is violet. Violet means 7. Okay, so that is 7. And then the next color is black. So what is black? So black is 0. Okay, so you just like 0 because this is a 5-band resistor. So you just like you just write 0. Okay, and then the fourth color is, this is our multiplier, and the color is what color is this? This is brown. So brown means our multiplier is 10. So it means you have to multiply this by 10. So multiply this by, because 10 to the 1, 10 to the power 1 is still 10. So we have here 10. Or this is equivalent to 10 times 470, or 470 times 10. So that is, this is equivalent to 4,700. Okay, so 4,700 ohms. Or this is equivalent to 1,000 means K. So this is equivalent to 4.7 K. So 4.7 K ohms. You can use the symbol like this, 4 ohms. So kilo ohms. Then plus, so plus or minus. The color is, this is brown, meaning for the brown color, our tolerance for brown is 1%. So that's why we have 1%. Plus or minus 1%. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you, class. So I want you to practice and try to give your answer. No, you have to give your answer for this example. That is just for practice, class. All right, so if you have any question, you just send your message to our group chat. Okay, and I think that's all for today. So to see the details of this lecture, you may go to these references. Okay, so thank you very much. Have a nice day, everyone, and bye for now, and see you in our next video.